Here we go. This should be working now. Hopefully, I just have to get YouTube to actually give it a thumbnail. Here we go. It says it's live. Amazing. Upload thumbnail. We're gonna put the very, very interesting and detailed thumbnail in of literally a picture of my inventory. It is such an interesting picture. Everyone's going to click on the thumbnail. It's going to be so good. It is literally just truffle worms in my inventory. It is a great thumbnail. Here we go. Perfect thumbnail. Here we go. Starting the stream. Here we go. I have a few truffle worms here. Oh, and people are already in the chat. Okay. Hello, Lava Gamer. Hello, S3M. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm mispronouncing everyone's name terribly. Oh, hi, Photon. Hello, everyone from the Discord. Here you go. You know, we have just a few truffle worms here. We'll be doing a few boss fights. Don't worry. Here we go. We have our buffs. And I think that's everything. I think we can start going over to the ocean. I don't actually have my music on. Let's turn my music on. Because it's not like I'm actually going to have any quality editing anyway, unlike Photon. Need to get at full health for this fight here. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, and already have a dislike. I guess someone just really hated my thumbnail, I guess. Here you go. I don't know what you can dislike so quickly for, but apparently you can. Here you go. Thumbnail was clickbait because I actually only had 23 summons. Probably. I don't know. Let's go. Now, the thing about this fight is you kind of have to not get hit because you can die in 3 shots, but it's also Duke Fishrons, so it's not that hard to not get hit. I'm gonna really regret that once we get to Stage 3, because Stage 3 isn't actually trivially easy like Stage 1. Stage 2 is like semi-difficult occasionally, but Stage 1 is literally a joke. Because Duke Fishrons is like the one boss that doesn't get harder attack patterns in Terraria Master Mode. So, whatever. Also, do not expect me to read chat in the middle of the boss fights. I'll be reading in between boss fights. I think someone pinged me in chat, I don't know. Wait, no, that's just the type here to enter in chat. Here we go, I'm smart. I should probably focus on the actual battle. This is the stage I kept on dying with Photon and Terrasteel in the fight earlier. So hopefully I don't this time. Please die. Here we go. Thank you. That was uncomfortably close. And no wings. I think it's a 1 in 16 drop chance, so that wasn't exactly likely. Here we go. What armor am I using? I'm using hollowed armor. I just have turtled as vanity because I like to switch between them quickly. I was using turtle a lot for my AFK farms earlier, but I use hollowed for boss fights because you get 2-shot anyway, so you may as well get that extra invincibility shot for free every 30 seconds. Should I show the AFK farm, or should I leave that for part 2.5? I know I want to, like, upload a part 2.5 sometime, well, obviously after part 2, but probably very shortly after, unless I procrastinate and get lazy again, which may happen, because I'm bad at editing. Not bad at editing, but bad at getting myself to edit. That takes more time than actually playing the game. I think I've just grinded, like, completely useless Terraria items for longer than it would take to edit, just because I hate doing it so much. Once you get into it, it's not that bad, but starting is the problem. Because, like, you know you're gonna have to spend so much time looking through random files. So, like, I'm probably gonna have to, like, either watch Photon streams, probably watch Photon streams, because looking at my own files, I can't speed them up while listening in the background. If you listen to a stream in the background, you can speed it up. So then I can listen to that on double speed. I can listen to my own streams on double speed. But then, if I try to listen to, like, my videos on double speed, like, you can't, because if I, like, want to listen to it in, like, my own file system, they're not uploaded to YouTube, so it doesn't have, like, any speed option. Here you go. I have to semi-focus for this. I was not focusing. Actually, I was just not moving at all. Well, not great. Luckily, we have a couple more summons. Is that 37 bait? I think we have 22 more summons, so hopefully we still get one more pair of wings. Unfortunately, we did waste our buffs, so that is kind of a waste. And then I have to clear out a gravestone later. Yes, I'm more upset about the buffs and the gravestones than the actual truffle worm. Truffle worms are, like, surprisingly easy to get. I mean, I don't know about Photon Terra, but I've actually found them really easy to get this playthrough. I've actually had, like, 2 at once spawn on several locations. Is Terra here yet? I think Photon is in my live streams a lot more than Terra. I don't know. But I haven't seen Terra. And of course a solar eclipse is happening right in the middle of my Duke Fishrons fight. I don't know why, but I've had like 3 different solar eclipses happen at like the least convenient times possible, like throughout this playthrough. And they just won't stop happening. I need to get the armor thing. I need to do that. Because I don't have the armor penetration buff right now. I can do like 5% more damage. It's definitely worth getting hit. Okay, maybe not now, because he never shot me. Yeah. Well, the game really wants you to get another Terrorblade or Terra Toilet. Why? I already have 3 broken hero swords. I can make a Terra Toilet or another Terrorblade or anything already. There's literally no reason. Now I just need to get... Here we go. That was why I lost. I needed the sharpened buff. Obviously. Not because I got hit or anything. That is the only possible explanation. Why did my thing come out of the water? We're gonna beat Master for the Worthy Duke Fishrons during a solar eclipse. Wait, I got a donation. I want to read the donation, but I also don't want to die. Oh, Photon donated. Still a better use of money than Reddit Gold. I can't disagree, although... this might be, like, the second worst use of money. I do have to say. Here you go. I'm struggling to think of another option in between there. But I can't think of one. Here you go. Let's just not die. That would be nice. Come on. Let's go. Master for the Worthy solo Duke Fishrons during a solar eclipse. Easy clickbait. If I actually uploaded, which, you know, that might actually be the harder part. Here you go. I did a video a while back, which was absolutely terrible, in which I fought Gollum during a solar eclipse. And half the reason, well, the only reason I ever even, like, uploaded in the first place was I just got a random solar eclipse event when I was trying to fight Gollum, like, normally, besides from that. And that was the only thing that made it interesting. I just need to not get hit for, like, No! The swamp thing killed me! Instead of making 40 cents this month, you get $2.40. No, the swamp thing. Oh, that is so frustrating. How am I? Wait, I know. I know what we need to do. Where is the potion? I need a shine potion. Not a night owl potion, even though it should walk. But if you... Wait, did that... Do night owl potions walk during solar eclipses? Did that just walk? Oh, there's not enough villagers. Hold on. Vampire knife time. I kind of need to fight the solar eclipse. If you could die, that would be very nice. Well, temporary delay on the Duke Fishrons grinding. All of our NPCs are dead. Just gonna steal that gold and head off to the ocean again. I'm failing gym class for you. I can't recommend you do that. I think that's a terrible idea, but thank you. I also think that buffing Psycho's damage to 630 might have been a terrible idea, but that is for the Warzy. So, you guys know what that means. It means we are going to get a new mount. We're going to waste even more buffs. Where's the mount? Wait, yeah, okay, that is the right mount. Wait, it's not raining. This is gonna be hilariously slow. Wait, is it raining? No, it's not. Okay, we're going all the way to the ocean on a shrimpy truffle. Because I don't want to be... Okay, we're fighting a wyvern on a shrimpy truffle. We're fighting another wyvern on a shrimpy truffle. If you could die, wyvern, that would be nice. Okay, we're about a third of the way to the ocean. We're going all the way. I'm currently praying for a broken hero sword. I'm not farming for a broken hero sword. I already have 3. I can make another Terra Blade and a Terra Toilet. I don't know why everyone wants a Terra Toilet, but I can make one, if that is necessary. Oh yeah, I also got the God of Discord, which took a bit of grinding. You know, just a bit. It can slightly help speed this up. Can I, like, go down on the rails? Is that safe now? I feel like it should be safe now. I mean, we're already basically at the ocean anyway. Here we go. We're going on the lower rail. We're gonna die miserably now. For our hubris. Okay, we need the sharpened buff. Every battle we've lost because we didn't have the buff. We're gonna ignore the battle that we lost when we did have the buff. We need to kill Duke Fishron during a solar eclipse. It will be the ultimate flex. Summoning him during a solar eclipse might actually be harder, though. If this could walk, here we go. All we have to do is not get hit. Which might be harder than said, but we just have to not get hit. Let's go. Solo, master, that's what happens when you combine expert and master. Master, here you go, new org. Master, for the Warzy, Duke Fishrons. During the solar eclipse. Okay, we haven't gotten hit yet. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, we can screw it up in like 2 seconds, but we haven't yet. So as long as we don't, we should be fine. We're out of flight. I think we're gonna do the strat that I was doing in the earlier stream, where we just went all the way into the sky for no reason. Terra and Photon hated it, but I did it for a reason. It is very effective. Yes! Master Forza Duke Fishron during a solar eclipse. And no wings. Here we go. Okay. That was a whole lot of effort for literally nothing at all. We did get 1 platinum though, so I guess we got something. I would like to actually be able to store that platinum. Here we go. We don't even need to use vampire knives. We're at full health already. Was that... I don't think that was a no-hit. Was that a no-hit? I think I probably got hit once there, but still. Yeah, I definitely got hit once, but still, that was a good fight. I can't get the sharpened buff renewed, so we may not win the next fight. Here we go. We need to kill the either, though. That's gonna annoy us during the fight. Actually, I need to heal before anything else. These vampire knives are actually really useful, even in Forza Warzy. Because of my setup, it's like pure offense, so these are actually super effective. Here we go. Did we kill the either? That's the question. We got another Moontron. That's like this 4th one we have now. Okay, we're gonna try to actually summon it again. We're not letting this solar eclipse get into the way of our Fishron Wings. Here we go. If you could please just die, Fishron, that would be nice. Here we go. The one-hit master for the Warzy, Duke Fishrons during a solar eclipse, not clickbait, going up on my 2nd channel, probably. Here we go. Just don't get hit. This is the key. We need to no-hit Duke Fishron during a solar eclipse. That's the goal for this stream. We're doing pretty well so far. Wait, no. Wait, no, it didn't count. We were invincible. That was the invincibility sync. We haven't taken any damage. No damage, Duke Fishron during a solar eclipse. That is the goal. I mean, I don't think we will, because we only have, like, enough time for, like, 1 more fight, and we're not gonna do it. Well, I don't have confidence in myself to do it this particular fight. Yep, my invincibility is gone. Wait! Wait, we didn't take any damage. I don't know if that technically qualifies as a no-hit, but that was definitely a no-damage fight. Here we go. That's at least... You beat him no-hit? Okay. Here you go. I think that's... I guess I'm now half decent at Terraria, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I had a fight with Duke Fishrons earlier where I was just listening to the music that Dream used in one of his videos earlier, and I was thinking of calling it Dream Fishron, and then I realized, what is the point of that? I mean, what's the point of this? But I need wings, so, well, Photon Terra needs wings. I already have wings. which is why this fight is kind of easy for the first 2 parts. The third part is still completely terrible because I'm terrible at it, but here we go. Okay, so not taking any damage counts as no-hit? That's good to know. I wasn't sure if the invincibility counted. Here we go. You just need to not die. Just don't die. That's all we need to do. And then we cannot die. I'm so good at English. Here we go. We had to do an English assignment earlier about tone. And then our English teacher spent like 20 minutes reading the cringiest possible piece of writing to us. And now we have to do an assignment about using cringy tone in our own writing. Why does she make us feel this pain? I already know how to write bad writing. I want to know how to write good writing. Like, what the point of English class is not to learn how to write badly. I want to learn how to write well. Can you not do that, Duke? Oh, that was almost a no, like, dodge as well up until then. Here you go. I'm not gonna open any more bags because my inventory is running out of space. Here you go. Oh, my buffs ran out. Oh no, I might actually die in 2 hits instead of 2 hits now. Still no wings, by the way. I doubt that one treasure bag was gonna give wings, but whatever. Here we go. We've used a third of the summons. We're gonna end the stream either when all the summons are used, or more likely when I have to go, because I have to go, and I didn't get to use all the summons. I can probably stream for like, another hour, maybe hour and a half. Hopefully that's enough time to get all 24 fights in. Here you go. You just need to not die. A no-hit without no-dodge would be cool, though. Like, just, like, true no-hit, I guess. If that's a saying. I don't think anyone actually, like, considers that true hit. Like, a difference between the 2 types of no-hits. I don't know. We could do a no-armor battle. That would be interesting. Pointless, but interesting. I don't think I've... Oh, I just lost my dodge. Okay, never mind. Ah, I keep on getting hit once. Losing my dodge. Again, I don't actually think there's a difference, but whatever. Okay, let's go put some stuff away. It's nighttime now, no longer a solo quest. I want to do a no-armor Duke Fishrons battle. We're gonna not wear any armor. Here you go. We have 15 defense, and I can't use the pilot one. Okay, I'm wearing armor for the ride there. Hold on, I need to kill this penguin. Here we go. I need to wear armor for the ride there because I don't want to get killed on the way, but we're not gonna wear any armor for the fight. This is probably a bad idea. Open the bags? I'm gonna open the bags later. I don't have inventory space. No wings? I don't think I want to do no wings. I don't actually know if I could do no wings. I think we're gonna try no armor. And if we can do no armor, we might do no wings. I'm not sure. But the problem with no wings is that all of my dodging comes from wings. Here you go. No armor. Here you go, I'll have my inventory open at the start of the fight. I don't know, this probably isn't actually impressive, but Hold on, my thing ran out. I need to get that sharpen buff mid-fight for the 2% extra damage. This is probably a terrible idea, because now I actually have to be careful. I don't have that free invincibility, but here you go, we just have to not get hit. Let's go. No armor. If you could not hit me at all. Actually, if you could, like, just stay still and stop attacking in general, Fishron, that would be nice. It'd save me a lot of effort here. I don't think the place where we fought Brain of Cthulhu is gonna be better than this for no wings. Okay. Well, rip, no hit. I'm gonna try to get some life back because I don't actually know how much damage he'll do in one hit. No hit with, no armor would be interesting to say the least. That title might seem a bit counterproductive though, because people might forget about Holy Dodge and think I'm just saying the same thing twice. So I don't know. Vampire knives are very good, though, in that they save, life. That was a bad time to get hit. Well, yeah, no armor is tough. Slightly. We're gonna try again. We're not gonna let something so trivial as dying in 2 hits, or 1 hit, get in the way of this. We are going to kill... Okay, we died to a werewolf, but we will kill it with no armor. Rip. I'm just gonna call you Stam. Here you go. That is definitely not how you pronounce it, but I think I was pronouncing it more wrong earlier. Here you go. If we just constantly spam vampire knives, then we hopefully won't die on the way. Imagine dying to a werewolf. Yeah, I can kill Master for the Woolsey Duke Fishrons, no hit during an eclipse, but I get one shot by a werewolf. That's for the Woolsey for you. Okay, the first time was cool, the second time was just... we just got stuck. We wasted like a whole 5 seconds there. Here you go. We're gonna use the Rod of Discord to go like 2% faster. This is obviously how we beat Duke Fishrons. I don't know why I'm getting the magic ball buff. I don't use magic. 15 left. Let's go, no armor. Just have to not get hit. So, what I learned, we can't use vampire knives when the Sharknaders are shooting at us, because they don't deal enough damage to stop them. And we don't want those hitting us, because they can one-shot us. And one-shotting is bad. I don't know why the Sharknader projectiles deal 500 damage in 1 hit, but they do. And no, it's not because I have no armor. They deal 450 with armor. Because for the Woolsey is like that. Armor literally does not matter, except for hollowed armor, which was why I was using it before. So now it's just like we were using any other set of armor, except we do less damage, and we don't actually get any benefit from armor, so it's still harder, but I'd say armor still matters less overall in For the Woolsey. Which is why I think this challenge might be doable, but no wings wouldn't be. I use magic? No, I don't. I'm melee. I literally have no use for mana. Nothing in that buff from the crystal ball helps melee. Oh. I probably should have paid more attention, you know, slightly to the tornadoes in the middle of the arena. Slightly, you know. We will do this, no armor. We just need to do it once, no armor. The NPCs aren't back. We're gonna have to go on the minecart again. We're gonna put the armor on for the ride. In fact, we're gonna put turtle armor on. Wait, I shouldn't use that. It just gets stuck behind me. We're gonna do turtle armor plus heal. We're using the last of our buffs. If we die this time, we're gonna have to get more buffs. We're not using armor. We're not stooping that low to actually bother using armor for the fight, but we will use it to get there. I mean, using armor for a boss fight would just be silly. Like, imagine actually using armor. That would be stupid. Here you go. Wait, I don't have the sharpen buff. No! We're gonna lose the fight if we don't get it. That is the key to winning. Okay, we took about 5 million pounds of damage, but we have the buff now. We should win. And yes, pounds is the unit of measurement damage is measured in, don't ask. Wait, did he enrage? I think he enraged. I think he actually enraged. Okay, now we know where he enrages. You know what? No buffs this time, because I don't feel like getting no buffs. We're gonna use armor, because I like armor. But no... Yeah, we took 623 damage with turtle armor, because I forgot to take armor off. Okay, we're using armor, but no buffs this time. Mostly because I'm too lazy to actually get more buffs. If we can beat him armor, no buffs, we might do the no armor challenge again. But I feel like the hollowed invincibility actually helps more than we gave it credit for. You know, Stam, I think you should kind of focus on your presentation, not gonna lie. It might be a good idea. You know, just maybe. You know, just maybe. Wait, we need the sharpen buff. We're gonna take another 500 tons of damage. Here we go, we got the sharpen buff. We can win now. No buffs, but armor. So, I guess a normal fight where I'm too lazy to do anything, but here you go. If we get anything out of this stream, it was the solar eclipse fight. I don't think we no-hit the solar... Did we? We did no-hit the solar eclipse, because the hollowed armor does count for the no-hit. But we can't no-hit without the hollowed armor, because the hollowed armor's invincibility is just too good. The buffs actually don't make that much of a difference, mainly because I don't have swiftness. Actually, if I got swiftness, I might be able to do it no armor a lot easier. I'm in school right now, but dropped in between classes, and also, why are you working for the slave drivers? What? How is this channel working for slave drivers? I'm very confused. I do not understand. Wait, Sharknado. This is bad. And we lost invincibility at a bad time. I'm actually going to not kill him right now, because I don't want to go into the third stage before we regain invincibility. I think this is a good idea. Okay, now we can. We're gonna regain invincibility soon. Okay, we just have to keep on dashing at the right time. Okay, he ruined our invincibility. He completely obliterated our house. And we killed him! Okay. That was too stressful. When his next stream was Photon and Terra? Probably after Part 2 releases, because I need to actually edit. And that means actually focusing on editing and not playing. Here you go. For how long editing will take, who knows. Okay, I should have probably gotten Swiftness, but we're doing another, battle without buffs. Definitely because it's a challenge, not because I just forgot. Here we go. Definitely. This is how it works. Obviously. If this thing could just die, that'd be nice. See, that, invincibility actually saved us there with the hollowed armor, where you don't really pay attention to it, but it did. So that actually, like, lets you do a no-hit with Duke Fishrons pretty easily, because, like, if he kills you anyway, then getting a no-hit isn't really that much harder than just a normal boss fight. He doesn't kill you in one hit, but it's pretty close. And we lost our invincibility at, like, the worst time possible. I'm gonna try to, again, not have him enter third stage early. Here you go, we spawned the Sharknado up there. I feel like now is a late enough time to have him enter third stage. Okay, we dashed way too much there, but we somehow got away with it. Okay, again, way too close. We have 4 treasure bags now. Should we go open them? What do you think is the most balanced class? Honestly, throughout the game, Ranger is pretty consistent. So is Melee, I'd say. I'd say the most consistent is Ranged. Hold on, we need to get actual buffs. Here we go. But balanced is kind of a weird question. Like, do you mean average? Here you go. I'm just gonna, like, start selling all the loot. We already have so much. Yeah, we got literally nothing. Here you go. Tempest Staff, 4 billion shrimpy truffles. I don't need another mask. I don't need this, another flare-on, another bubble gun. How much? Wow, we got 9 gold for that. Or another moonstone. Here we go. We got 4 platinum for those fights. Okay. Now we need actual potions. So, how many do we have here? We have a few swiftness. We need iron skin, okay. I'm gonna take some day bloom. I should have been actually collecting this more. I've been kind of leaving it for a while. Which probably wasn't the best idea, you know. Yeah, no. Just probably. But we have a decent amount now. I need to... Oh yeah, I forgot to favorite it. I need to look up how to create swiftness. I know it's blink root, but I forget what else. Here you go, and we need mushrooms. We have 7 mushrooms. This is not a great start. I know we have plenty of iron because I went and mined more iron. Okay, how do you make swiftness? Okay, cactus. We have plenty of cacti. Okay, so we're gonna make regen first. We got 6. We had 6 mushrooms, then we got 6. This table is useless. Okay, swiftness is good. Iron skin. We're just gonna go up to 30. Should have done that with swiftness as well. Goodbye, the hat shall die. Here you go. I'm gonna put this away. Wait, wrong chest. I get annoyed at Terra for putting stuff in the wrong chest, and then I go copy him. Wait, here you go, that's plants. No, that was potions. Here you go. So we don't have a great amount of potions, but I'd say we have a decent amount now. Swiftness is pretty good. I don't think we're ready for the no armor challenge yet, though. I think we would need a slightly better weapon to get through stage 3, but we can keep on farming him. Oh yeah, I will say, I do have this. I do have this. Okay, looking back in chat. I mean, which class could be consistent through the whole with no early bosses, but still doesn't beat bosses very fast? I mean, melee is pretty weak at the start. I'm gonna not count post-Moon Lord, because I feel like every class kinda gets broken past that, except... Well, actually... No, not really. Summoner is kinda bad post-Moon Lord, because the Stardust Dragon staff, like... I guess that's pre-Moon Lord. I've always kinda disliked the whole balance around the pillars in Moon Lord, mainly because I just dislike the pillar weapons. I don't know, it just didn't feel like Terraria. I mean, I obviously like more content, but it was never my favorite part of Terraria, so I'm gonna be biased here. Yeah, Terra Prisma, in my opinion, is better than the Stardust Dragon Staff, because the Stardust Dragon Staff can only ever target one enemy at once, whereas the Terra Prisma, you have several of them, so you can, like, split between, and doesn't get distracted flying halfway across the screen to target a green slime when you're in the middle of a boss fight. Although, I do think the Stardust Dragon has better DPS, but I still prefer Terra Prisma, mainly because it looks cooler, which is, you know, obviously the most important thing to go by when judging weapons. I mean, melee is, like, really strong, pre-Wall of Flesh, like, at the end of pre-hard mode, I'd say. And I'd say they're really strong right after mech bosses, because you get the True Knight's Edge. You get the Deo of POW like early hard mode, but what do Rangers get early hard mode? I haven't played Ranger in I haven't played actually Ranger or Mage in ages, because I haven't really played, Terraria in a while. The Angler has arrived. Ah, yes. He picked a great time to arrive. I bet he loved Duke Fishrons. We could introduce them, actually. I bet they'd be best friends. I lost my invincibility to a shark. This is not going great. I should stop using the flare-on for this part of the fight, or at least the auto swing part of it. It doesn't get good damage in. I don't know what weapon to use for the third stage. Onyx Blaster... I haven't actually ever used Onyx Blaster, but I've heard it's good. Clockwork I've actually used because... that was one of the main weapons I used back when I played mobile and console. Clockwork, I overused it to death. In comparison to some other weapons that are available now, it isn't great anymore. It used to be really good, though. I'd use it, to fight the mechs, actually. I was like a bit, like, I overused it a bit. Like, I'd consider it like a replacement for Mega Shock, which it definitely is not. It has way less damage, but I considered it almost as good, and just didn't bother getting the Mega Shock half the time, which you could get away with, because, on the old version of Terraria, it was normal mode, so, like, nothing did any damage. So you could get away with using ridiculously suboptimal builds. Which is one thing I kind of both miss and like that they changed. I miss that, like, a lot of builds aren't viable now that were kind of, like, a lot of fun. But I do like that you have to use a lot of the elements of the game that you didn't before. Like, you kind of, like, get more gameplay now, when before, like, there was never any real reason to, like, say, go through the Frost Moon or Pumpkin Moon again. And now, like, even if you can get just one extra weapon from them in Forza Warzy, it's worth it. Because you need everything you can get. So I do like that part. That was a bit close. Yeah, overall I'd probably say ranged for most consistent class, but I don't know, I don't feel like any class is really consistent, because, like, every class will have, like, areas where it doesn't get good armor upgrades for a while. Like, Melee doesn't get any new armor from Terra. Did I run out of Ichor? I think I ran out of Ichor. Like, it gets good armor post-Mex, and then good armor post-Golem, but there's this huge gap in armor for it. And then again, it does get, the Terra Blade now from Terra. It used to be a lot worse, because you could get the Terra Blade, oh, I just ran right through that. You could get the Terra Blade, like, pre-Terra, and then there was really, like, no reason to fight Terra as melee, except for the fact that it was just required to progress. So I feel like 1.4 really helped with balance. Like, consistency-wise for the classes. Summoner used to be super inconsistent because it had, like, no armor anywhere for half the game. It's gotten a bit better, in 1.4.1. I'd still say it's the most inconsistent class with how rare armor upgrades are, because you get one armor upgrade, pre-max, compared to, like, the 3 that the other classes get. Like, 4 if you count the, Crystal Assassin armor. And there might be another armor set I'm missing here. I don't know. But you definitely get less armor options overall as a summoner. Which I wish there was kind of, like, 2 different types of armor you could get as a summoner. Like, one whip-focused and one, like, summoner-focused, like, throughout the game. So you'd get, like, different upgrades of whip armor. That could be, like, a way they could have balanced Obsidian armor instead of just nerfing it. Although, it's still viable, I guess. But it would be nice to just see, like, it get an upgrade later on with, like, attributes closer to its old stats and maybe, like, you know, slightly more defense. That way you could get, like, better whip armor throughout the game, instead of just getting one whip armor literally at the start and then never again. It's kind of like how the old summoner system was. Someone said Photon is coming. It's a single-player world. I don't know how he's going to join. Do I need to restart so he can join? That might be a thing. How many summons do I have left? I only have 7 summons left. Wow, I'm burning through these. We fought 2/3 of the Duke Fishrons already. And we're probably still not gonna get any wings, because bad luck. This is my luck. Oh yeah, Hollowed Armor has the Hollowed Hood. But that's not really a full summoner armor. I believe it only gives you... Does it give you 2 or 3 extra summon slots? It's okay. And I definitely like that it has the Hollowed Hood, although I do wonder why the normal hard mode armors don't have that. I think it would be kind of cool if Cobalt, Mystical, and Adamantite, as long as they're 1.2 equivalents, obviously, could have a summoner hood. I think that would be really cool. Because that way you could, like, consistently get a choice between more defense and more defense you know, a more defensive armor, not more defense, you know what I mean, and more damage output. I think that would be cool, and as a summoner, you'd actually have, like, a reason to mine really hard mode ores. That's just something I want. Okay, so I heard someone say Photon is coming. I haven't gotten any message on, like, Steam or something, so unless, like, he says something to me, I'm just gonna keep on fighting Duke Fishrons. If he does say something, I might open the world up, like rehost it in multiplayer. Here we go. Oh, I need to get more buffs. Here we go. I need to get more... I don't think it's Rage Potions on a Crimson World. I forget what the crit chance potions are called. I never use those because I have to fish for them, and I hate fishing. It's so inconvenient compared to farming for the equivalent, like, not equivalent potions, because you can't really get an equivalent for extra damage. And, like, endurance potions as well, I guess, are technically the defensive equivalent, but you also have to fish for those. So, yeah, I also have a lack of endurance potions, which should probably be something I'm getting. At some point, I also want to go into a corruption world and get the Worm Scarf and some of the putrid scent from the corrupt mimics. Because Worm Scarf is going to pair well with Beetle Armor once I get the defensive version of that. And, oh, I lost my invincibility. This is not a good area to dodge in. Very not good area to dodge in. I wonder if Vampire Knives would deal decent damage here. That's something I should figure out. Someone says I should get the Frozen Turtle Shell. Already done. I made it into the shield, which gets the Frozen Turtle Shell's bonus, as well as the normal Paladin's shield bonus. So it's a pretty good accessory. The problem is, like, if you're below half health, half of everything one-shots you in Further Woolsey anyway, even with damage reduction. But once I stack it with Beetle Armor, Worm Scarf, and Endurance Potions, that should give a decent amount. I can also, from a bit of fishing, which I normally don't do, but I would do for this, just because of how OP the combo would be. I kind of feel like stacking damage reduction is going to be fun. But I can get a Warmth Potion, so once we fight the Frost Moon, I can just be not invincible, because you can never be invincible in Forza Woolsey with how much base damage everything does, but I'd actually, like, you know, be able to survive a couple hits. Of course, the other option is just going pure offense, but I want to be able to start actually being able to take hits at some point, moving away from this glass cannon build a bit. Because, you know, when my immunity is out, like right here, I could get, like, one shot by basically anything and just die. Which I'd prefer to not happen. I would be giving up some damage, but I do like not dying, and I'd have to get damage reduction anyway if I'm wearing the Frozen Shield, because this takes like 25% of everyone else's damage. So what I'm hoping to get is Beetle Armor's 45%, Endurance Potions 10%, that's 55, Worm Scarf's 17%, I believe. So what is that? 65, 72 base, 30% from Worm's Potion, which theoretically should be 102%, but it doesn't stack like that, because each effect is applied to the percent damage you take, like, after all the others, not, like, additively, unfortunately, so you can't get, like, past 100% damage reduction, which would be cool, but it sadly doesn't work that way. It also sadly is applied after defense, I think, so damage reduction isn't as powerful as people make it out to be, but it's still pretty good. Oh, I might die here. Yup, I died. Yeah, that's why I want Putrid Scent. It combines with Mana Flower and also the Quiver. What do you think is better, Frost or Pumpkin Moon? I don't think they're better. I think you should do both. I think Pumpkin Moon is the first event you should do because it's easier, in my opinion. Its weapons aren't as powerful. But you want to do Pumpkin Moon first, get some okay weapons, then do Frost Moon. Of course, if you're not playing Master Mode for the Wars, you can afford to just do Frost Moon immediately, but in my opinion, if you're playing for the Wars, you want to do Pumpkin Moon, then Frost Moon. But if you're just going to do one, do Frost Moon, because it has better gear. Although, it obviously depends on class. Like, a Summoner, for instance, can't actually get anything from the Frost Moon, really. Can they? Because I know they get the armor from the Pumpkin Moon and the weapon from the Pumpkin Moon. Is there, like, a whip they can get from the Frost Moon or something? Because if not, then, Frost Moon is completely useless for summoners. But for all the other classes, I think Frost Moon is better, in what gear you can get. I mean, it's obviously harder too, but if you're just gonna, like, do one, say if you're in, like, Expert or Normal, like, an actual easy difficulty, then I just do Frost Moon, because, you know, it's not nearly as hard. I think, like, Pumpkins 2 or 3 shot you in for the Woolsey, I can't remember. They don't actually deal as much damage as you'd expect, though. But they still deal a lot of damage. Duke Fishrons... yeah, Duke Fishrons definitely deals, like, one of the highest amounts of damage of anything. I should actually look at the minimap. I wish the tornadoes showed up on the minimap. It's kind of hard to see them during the nighttime. And I end up running into them half the time, which is not great, because I like not dying. It's just so dark. What am I supposed to see? And I just lost invincibility to that, because I can't see anything. Hunter Potion would actually probably be useful. I think Photon used that in the live stream. I did not use it, though. I had to run into the tornado for that. Here we go. All of these endings are getting way too close. Here we go. We have 4 summons left. Then I'm probably gonna end the stream, because the rest of the grinding is not as interesting as seeing me die to Duke Fishron over and over. Once we use the rest of the summons, we'll go open the treasure bags and see if we got literally anything, which we probably won't have. I will have made a good deal of money, probably, though. This is actually probably a decent money-making method, if I'm being honest, because each Duke drops, like, 1 platinum, just, like, in coins alone, and his drops are, like, another 20 gold or something. I could grind the discount card or something, but honestly, like, I don't see the point. I have so much money. I have, like, 35 platinum just laying around, waiting for me to get new weapons and stuff to reforge, and, like, what else can you spend money on besides reforging, to be honest? That's the only, like, significant use of money. I did not see that tornado. Sharknado. Whatever. Sharknadoes are probably one of the main sources of damage I take, I guess. I'm gonna try using the vampire knives if I get injured at the end. I'm gonna see if that's helpful. Here we go. It probably won't be, because it deals so little damage. I wonder if the Terra Blade would be helpful. Okay, that is not fair. Okay, that was way too close. Again, it's always too close, because 3rd stage Duke Fishron is evil. And it also one-shots you, almost. It technically 2 shots, because you can survive with like 30 health. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the bubble gun and everything. I sold previous bubble guns. We probably have like 10 or 20 plateau items just lying around, honestly. Here you go. How many? This is the third to last fight. We could also do Empress of Light, but Photon wouldn't want me to do that because progression. I mean, we could do it daytime. I don't think he'd mind because we just die terribly anyway. But I don't think I'd want to do daytime on stream. That would just be evil. Because for the War, the Empress of Light actually has a difficult attack pattern. Like, she moves faster between phases, so that, like, very, very slight delay you get in all the other modes, you don't even get that in For the Warzy. You get nothing. Time to actually use vampire knives for the first time in, like, forever. I don't think I've actually used vampire knives against the Duke before. I could just die, that would be nice. Here we go! Was not way too close that time, fortunately. Could have been. I got all those prismatic wastelings. Lacelings you saw? Wastelings should be a new ward for just wasting prismatic wastelings. But I got all of those myself, so he can't really say it's a waste. Because, he didn't grind any of those. I did. So I feel like I can waste my own prismatic wasteling. I'm just gonna call them prismatic wastelings from now on. I can waste as many of those as I want because I got them. I was just really bored this morning and just sat there just waiting for them to spawn. That's why I have so many. Soaring Insignia is really good, and we should do the nighttime before the daytime. But then again, I also shouldn't be fighting Duke Fishrons during an eclipse, and I did do that, so... I mean, what else was I supposed to do? Like, the solar eclipse got in the way of my boss fight. And I really need those wings. Is this the last fight or second to last? This is second to last. It would be really sad if we ended up dying on the last fight. And now that I said that, we're gonna die on the last fight. If you could die, Mr. Duke, that would be nice. We lost invincibility. We also lost common and okay. Don't worry though, we died on the second to last fight. We have one chance to redeem ourselves. I should make a prismatic wastelings emoji. I don't actually know how to make emojis for a stream. I guess that just never came up. Hold on, do we have enough NPCs? Is there a chance? We do! Let's go. One last fight. Let's see. We need to win this. We need to get wings out of it. Actually, we don't need wings, but I need to win this for my own dignity. I'm gonna end up, like, somehow losing this fight, and it's gonna be just really sad. Wait, I don't have Sharpen. I need the Sharpen to win. I need the Sharpen buff. Yes, I got the buff. Okay. We can win now. We got the Sharpen buff, guys. Victory is upon us. It's not guaranteed. We still have to not get hit. But it's upon us, which means it is possible. Last fight. I have considered switching melee hybrid summon. But I'm not doing it quite yet. Okay, our invincibility did not just expire, so I'm going to continue. I'm trying to get some good damage in. Come on, let's not die miserably. That would be sad. And we're not sad. Yes! Yes, and we get a trophy. Let's go. Third Fishron trophy we have. We have 9 more bags. And we have 3 stacks of greater healing potions. Okay. Slightly excessive, perhaps, but we did it. Yep, I'm only fighting Fishron for the wings. That's all we actually care about. Okay. We're gonna go into... talk to the Goblin Tinkerer. Because we're gonna need to sell most of this. No wings. No wings. No wings. No wings. No wings. No wings. Let's go sell this. No wings. No wings. No wings. Well, slightly awkward. You know, we got absolutely nothing from that. How much platinum did we get? We got 10 platinum. I guess that slightly makes up for the lack of wings, but not really, because I don't really need platinum. We fought 24 Duke Fishrons. And we got not even 9, because that was only the treasure bags that I didn't open. We fought 24 Duke Fishrons this stream. I died a couple times, but we killed like 20 or so. And we got no wings. I fought 10 Duke Fishrons as well earlier today, like off stream as well. No wings. Okay, do you guys want to see the God of Discord form? I may as well show that before ending the stream. That's something I can show. I was thinking about saving it for part 2.5, but I feel like that's interesting enough to show it here. I need to figure out where to put this slime mount as well. Where does that fall? Misc, I guess? Okay, we can go screw out this. Probably isn't useful or anything. Here we go. Don't worry, guys. We already have the Staff of the Frost Hydra, so we can throw out the Frozen Key whenever we want. Sewer Slide. What's that? Okay, once I figure out how to make stream emojis, yeah, we can get a no wings emoji. Oh, we already passed it, and a prismatic wasteling emoji. Here you go. The God of Discord form is the ugliest thing ever, I will say. Oh, I read Kermit Sewer Slide, and I was really confused if that was a Calamity boss, and I just now understand what that guy was trying to say with the God of Discord. I prefer living, though. Here we go. We need the Prismatic Wasteling. Understandable. It will be done once I figure out YouTube emojis. I did say it was the ugliest thing ever. I don't feel like I could get any more honest in advertising that. Here you go. Advertising, I don't know what I'm trying to sell by saying it's the worst thing ever, but here you go. Wait, it's still not even. I need to make this even. This side of it is not even. Here you go, it's even now. Here you go. I need to get the torch on as well. Here you go. Now the farm is fine. Wait, is that even? Why does that not look even? This is unacceptable. Why is that side not being even? That's not even. That's a full block. When I put a torch there, it goes into a full block. Why can't I make this farm even? This is vital for the well-being and success of this farm. Okay, I think it's correct now. Wait, no, that's a half block. And now that got rid of the torch. Why is this not... Here you go. I need full health, and I can just ignore monsters around me for a moment. Here we go, finally! Wait, no! I cannot get it even! It physically will... Okay, we're gonna leave the farm uneven for now. Okay. That is just sad. So yeah, this was where I got the God of Discord. I sat... Here, I'll show you where... I stayed AFK for most of it. I actually didn't get it while AFK. I sat AFK for like 2 hours and got absolutely nothing. Then I went around and killed a few Chaos Elementals and ended up getting it. You'd sit here, and you'd go on the Fishron. And then the Fishron just gradually descends while it's there, so it technically counts as movement, or at least it's supposed to, but I can't actually confirm if it does, because... I didn't get it while AFK, so it might not actually. But either way, I ended up, not being AFK. And then I killed a Chaos Elemental, like, right here. And then I ended up getting it. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys the Soul of Light chest. It's ridiculous. Here we go. We're gonna collect these. We have 15 right now. I'm also gonna put this misc chest back. We don't need another mask. The God of Discord took a while to get. You know, a while. There are better weapons than the hammer to get. I'm not using the Warhammer as a hammer. It deals no damage. Although, it does deal a lot. Like, it looks like a lot, but then you look at the Terra Blade, and you're like, oh, that's not actually a lot. This deals over 200 when I have pots on. Well over 200. And the beam does 1.5 this, so it's actually 300 damage per beam shot. Which is a lot. Combined with the actual blade itself, and you get, you know, a decent amount of damage. You can kill Queen Slime in, like, 10 seconds. What other bosses can we fight? Basically nothing. Okay. Well, I think with that, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end. Next stream will be after part 2, most likely, unless I find another excuse to keep on grinding to avoid editing. Which I may if I get, like, even more Duke Fishrons summons. But otherwise, next stream will likely be after part 2. I'm hoping to get it edited, like, in a week or two. Hopefully. That's my estimate, but again, very rough because I'm bad at actually editing. Here you go. I'm gonna go end the stream now. If you have any other questions, you can go, like, ask on my Discord. Here we go. Link in description.